Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. All right, so we've got our chassis sprayed down with some degreaser. As you can see, we're letting it soak for a little bit, and looks like it's loosening it up pretty good. So I did go ahead and just put a little paint over the seams there. I figure before I sealed it up and ground everything down and painted everything good, I'd go ahead and wash it out because I want to get that tunnel cleaned out really well. And I figure it may actually leak out of the seam a little bit if I don't put any seam seal or anything on it yet. So yeah, we'll see how good this cleans this up. But you can see she's pretty greasy, so we'll see you all in just a minute to see how this looks. All right, so we've got it all washed off. It came pretty clean. I mean, it's a lot better than it was. Still gonna have to take a wire brush to it and stuff, but overall, I'd say it came out pretty good. So we wanted to get, there's a lot of grease on these frame horns and stuff, and just all over that transaxle. There's still stuff. We're gonna clean all this stuff up individually once we get it all apart. I just wanted to try to take care of some of the bulk, you know what I mean? That way we don't make quite a mess in the shop, because, well, it's already a mess. So, and inside the tunnel, I don't know if you'll be able to see right now. Like, you can see it's still a little crusty in there. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with that. I'm thinking about maybe taping up all the holes, bringing it out here, and putting some of the rust paint in it, and just sort of spinning it around. So that'll be a little easier once we get the beam off and the transaxle and everything. We'll have somebody come out here and give me a hand so we can pull it all around, or spin it all around. But anyway, we're going to get it inside the shop, and it's a beautiful day out, and it's been extremely cold. I'm out here in short sleeves, so I think we may go start taking that bed off of the Lodestar just to get it ready for whenever we want to bring it in the shop. But I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let this sit out here. We blew it off with a leaf blower, so we got the majority of the water off, but I'm gonna let it sit out here and dry before rolling it back inside. And so I think I'm gonna do that, go work on the Lodestar for a little bit, and then we'll see you all in a minute whenever we have this chassis back inside, and we'll start pulling stuff off of it on this one. All right, guys, so we've got the chassis back in the shop, and we're gonna go through and we're gonna grind down all those plug welds that we did for the floor pans. And once we get that, we're gonna start pulling the suspension off of this thing, pulling the transaxle out, start really breaking this thing down, getting it ready so we can get it cleaned up and painted. So I may show you all a little bit of that. It's literally just grinding, you know, those welds down with this guy. So not really much to see. And honestly, I think I'll probably go put some music on. So I really need to get some like headphones or something, or an actual radio in here, because I use my phone, so it's, I don't know, trying to record and use it for the radio. I don't know. Anyway, I'll probably show you all a little bit of like some stuff. Maybe even right here, you may just be seeing, you may not even see my face right now. You may see just some welds being ground down, or you may see my face. I don't know. We'll see. We'll take care of all that in editing. Anyway, let's get to it. Gosh. All right, so we've got everything ground down. We went ahead and touched it back up with some Still-It, and yeah, it doesn't look too bad. You can still sort of see where the spot welds are in places, which is fine. I just wanted to knock the top off of them, smooth them out. we will be doing some seam sealer through there anyway. So, and we're probably going to be putting carpet in this car, so you're not going to see it. So now we're going to jump to the front. Let's start pulling some stuff off the front. We'll get this beam out and get this out of the way. Yeah, so we're going to get this beam out, start working on this front end. I think we're going to try to use this beam steel. I'm not sure. I may look to see what it would cost just to get a beam that's already everything that we need, but I don't know, because we need to really extend these trailing arms. Probably want to get some drop spindles, and honestly, I don't know what's going on with it. It's missing stuff. Yeah, we're missing stuff in the beam, like I said. So I'm not sure what they've got going on with this thing, so I guess we'll dig into it and find out. I guess two's better than one. There we go. So I'll leave this here for now, and it's full of water. It's exactly what you want to do. I don't know if you can see that, but that's exactly what you want to do whenever you're modifying. The suspension on your car is to just cut it off a spot and leave a big hole open for water to get into, and don't have any way for that water to come out, because I mean, what bad could happen? All right. So I guess I need to pull the rest of this stuff out. I do have to be careful when we're messing with our spring plates, because that is under tension. So we're going to wrap something around there when we start pulling that off. But yeah, so I think we're going to have to basically work our way in. So start pulling the brakes, pull all that stuff off, pull the spring plates, pull the axle tubes. And once we get at that point, just be a few things in our way that we need to do. Undo the clutch cable, that type of stuff. Undo the shifter rod, and then just pull the transaxle out. And once we get that bare, then we just have a few other things we got to take apart to get this pan ready. And I don't know yet if I want to paint this pan or if I just want to go ahead and have it powder coated. So I may call just to see what it would cost to have it powder coated, and just sort of weigh my options that way. But either we're going to be painting this thing or having it powder coated. I don't know yet. So yeah, that's where I want to end for the night. I guess, let's see, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so I won't be out here very much, if at all, but we should be back either Friday or Saturday in the shop. Continue to try to get all this stuff off. That way we can start making some decisions on exactly what we want to do with this beam. Drop a comment below if you recommend a beam. Drop a comment below if you recommend an aftermarket beam, or if you think I should just fix this one the best that I can. It's pretty rough, but it is what it is. It's narrow. I don't know how narrow it is. I'm thinking probably 6 inches, because it's tucked in there pretty good, but I don't know. Like I said, drop a comment below, and we'll see you all in a few. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to end this video. I still have some stuff to do to this Volkswagen pan, or the Volkswagen chassis. I'm going to call and see about getting a few things powder coated. I need to build my powder coat oven. I've got some stuff to do it. I just need to do it, I guess. And, it'd probably be a good time to go ahead and do that. since we're going to have a lot of small pieces that I know that I'm going to want to powder coat, and if we could do it here, that would make things a lot easier. I would need to get a sandblast cabinet or something to do some of these smaller pieces that I would like to have powder coated, or would like to powder coat. But for the actual, chassis itself, I'm not going to make an oven that big. So I do have a local powder coater that I use on some of my bigger projects. So we'll I'll need to give him a call tomorrow and see how much he would charge to do that. But I still do need to pull all this off of the chassis, and yeah, just need to pull everything out. So, but like I said, that's where I'm going to end this one. I'll be mainly, I need to end this video because I've got a lot going on in December. It's my daughter's birthday. We're having, we'll be getting ready for her birthday party this weekend. And then next week I'll be going to PRI. So if you see me at PRI, be sure to come say hi. I'll be there. I'll only be there on Thursday. So yeah, I'll be at PRI on Thursday. So if you see me, come say hello. And yeah, so I mean, we just got a lot going on in December. So I'll probably have to take a little break on the chassis. I don't know when I'll be able to get back to working on it. It'll probably be maybe the week of Christmas. I'll be able to actually get back out here and start working on the Volkswagen. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. God bless. We'll see you later.
Well, bye.